Welcome and thank you for registering for the Plant-Based CAM certification course. My name is Miguel, and welcome and thank you for registering for our Plant-Based CAM certification course. My name is Miguel. You're going to be seeing me off and on through the course and blending videos and directional videos. And this is the beginning. So I want to show you how to navigate once you have logged into your course. The first thing that you see is a content page. You're going to see Plant-Based CAM certification course, and then it will give you the day that you began and the day that you will end when you do. And remember, this is a course that you take on your own time. I understand that taking an online course seems to be a little bit distant from the instructor. This course is very important to us. To me, is personally important because it is a work of 28 plus years of accumulating data, which evolving side by side with mainstream medicine has proven to be very effective in today's healthcare maintenance, as you will see. What we pay attention to, not one practice is paying attention to. They might pay attention to one area or two areas. But once we begin to gather information on what we call the 4 areas of good or bad health, which we will get into it as you get into the course, and begin to connect many of our illnesses today with chemicals in those areas, and begin to offer an option for replacement. And then when we begin to see a change in that individual, that usually only takes 30 to 45 days if they make a change in those 4 areas. You realize, like I realized, the importance of this practice. Now, being an online course doesn't mean that I'm not here at any time you have a question. I am. All you have to do is email me at education@plantbasedcam.com. That's education@plantbasedcam.com. And either through Skype video conference or through email conference. I will definitely be here to answer your questions at any time that you might have a want for any clarification on what we cover, or to review what you already know. I am happy to help. I just don't want you to think that this is a distant course, distance from the instructor. I am here. I'm here at any time you're needed. So now that you know that you don't want to go through this course alone, even though if it takes whatever months it takes you to finish, we're here for you. Now, it's good for you to know that this is a course that has been evolving for all those years. As we gather data, we began with looking at essential oils, and then how essential oils work for many illnesses, and then we realized that, wait a minute, but what causes that headache? What causes that pain? What causes that rash? And then that's when we began to look at chemicals in everywhere, in those 4 areas of good health. But let's go into the tour of how to begin. And first, what you see when you go to your contents page is, once again, your certification course, date of entering, and where to click for access to the contents, which we'll do that in a few seconds. Then underneath you see an affiliate program that we put together just recently. It's like a reward program. We have in the past friends of those that have taken the course or taken the course, sign up for the course, and we figure we do something to share in the business of education. So this affiliate program gives you a link, which if you click on the affiliate program assets, you will get the audio video of where your affiliate link is. And whoever registers through that link, which is exclusively your link, um, we will send you 50% of the core cost, which is our way of saying thank you for trusting us. Thank you for passing on the word. And that way you're involved also in the business of education now. Some folks have taken this to the max and have taken their affiliate number and have advertisers have pushed it out there. And some of them have groups, organizations that they're offering this affiliate link. So it's doing very good, and we're glad to share as we go on. So you want to click there to check out the affiliate program. It's easy, not too much involvement, but sooner or later somebody's going to ask you about the course, and you're going to recommend the course. So it's good that that we're able to share this with you. So now let's click in the access to the contents, and what pops up is Plant-Based Camp Level 1, Plant-Based Camp Level 2, Level 3, and Level 4, and the list of approved suppliers. So you want to go and click on Plant-Based Level 1 to begin with. The way that I recommend is for you to first download the manual for Level 1 and then begin. You can read the manual if you like that before you go into the audio lecture. Or you can do the audio lecture later on with the manual. What the audio lectures does is that we go through the manual in reading it, and we add a lot of side information that is not written in the manual. So you want to make sure to absorb both information. And by going to Level 1, print in the manual, absorb the information, which, by the way, is a lot of information. It's really drastic information because it is the state of our health. And once we begin to gather the science, we begin to realize, wow, this practice has really evolved, and the awareness is beneficial to all of us, as you will see. So take your time and go first to Level 1 audio video. After you finish with the audio video, then go and view the Level 1 blending videos, and then continue on with Level 2, printing the manual, going to the audio video of the program for Level 2. Once you absorb that, go to Level 3 and then Level 4. Now, always keep in touch, and we will also notify you on the site of new material coming in, because this continues to evolve. When we wrote this, and we wrote Level 4, the part of the food, we didn't have the information we have now. And now being, actually it's April of 2016, we didn't have the information on, let's say, sugar. We had the information that sugar was addictive as cocaine. But the new information that just came out just a few weeks ago is from the Lancet, and it tells us that sugar not only feeds cancer, but it's connected with causing cancer. So now this puts this to a different level. Those candies that we give to children, it goes to a different level. That sugar that we add to the coffee goes to a different level. And don't even think about sugar substitutes. I mean, the only sugar substitute that you're going to see us suggest is ground leaf of stevia, which you can grow, but we'll get to that. I think it's on Level 3 where we get into the medicinal garden, or where to get the stevia leaves so we can ground them and so forth. But the main objective of this video is to show you how to navigate through the system, and to also make sure that you sign up for our email. So write your email on the right hand side, first name, last name, and subscribe. This way you're going to get notified of any additional information to this program. which is important because we're going to continue to add more videos and more information. So pretty much this is continuous education. It's not only a course that will teach you how to utilize this uh, and ask the right questions through our questionnaire and look at the right areas and help others in changing their environment, their foods, what they drink, what they use in products and meds. Give those options, uh, but also continue with the awareness that continues to pile up on chemical exposure and health in those four areas. So that's where we're at, and where we're going is continuous education. So your fee has paid for this course and whatever happens after this. This is and has been set up since 1992 as the same way as any profession had to set up before they were licensed. I've been here in Florida since 1959, and so I was 11 then, and I remember growing up and seeing different licensing, different work, different professions, such as chiropractor, acupuncture, massage therapist, marriage counselor, and a lot of professions were not licensed then, but there were people working in those professions. Once the state licensed those professions, and this goes with pretty much all the states, and I don't know in other countries, you have to check in other countries, but once they were licensed in that profession, those who were able to prove that they were working in that profession prior to the licensing for a year, they were ushered into that profession. And as those professions grew, I remember when acupuncture, you could go to acupuncture school for 6 months and get your acupuncture license. Well, now it's 10 to 14 years. I think it's 10 to 12 years or 14 years. The same thing with massage therapy. I remember when it was $300 when you got a massage therapy license. Now it's $10,000. And I think it takes a year if you want to cramp it. So this is set up the same way. Whether this will be licensed one day or not, that's okay with us. The main objective is to have this information in a combination that nobody can doubt, nobody can refute, because these are the areas that are not being looked at in a medical consultation. That's why it's so valuable with complementary care. And remember, we work side by side with a medical diagnosis and a medical care. We don't replace it. And we do our consultation through education. And the claims that you will see here are either scientifically validated, and we'll make a note to that. It's either historical uses, and we'll make a note to that, or it's anecdotal information, things that I have seen through the use of essential oils and herbs for the past many years. So hopefully this will answer some of your questions and will begin you in the right direction of the course. As I mentioned before, I will always be here when you have a question, so feel free to interact. This is not a course that is such a long distance that we cannot communicate. So I'm looking forward in talking to you. Welcome anytime. Like I say, education at plantbasedcamp.com. My name is Miguel. I thank you for watching. Once again, thank you for your trust. And today we're drinking kombucha. You're going to learn how to make this excellent plant-based probiotic, which is what we use to clean the body, and there's a lot of science on that and anecdotal information. So you're going to learn how to make this. Make sure you watch that video. Thanks again. Salud. Stay healthy, my friends. We'll talk soon.
ho, ho.